Hello dear students, so now today we would move ahead in this first chapter of class 10 political science, that is power sharing. We were discussing the forms of power sharing. We have previously discussed the two forms of power sharing. So today we are going to discuss the third form of power sharing. Means here the power among the different social groups has been shared. Means the power has been shared among the different social groups. Okay, means you can say the power, the representation is has been given to the different communities there. Okay, so all the communities has been given some the representation in the formation of government and administration. Okay, so all the communities have a role there. All the communities, so different communities have a role there in the government and administration. Likewise, we have the term, the system of reserved constituencies. Reserved constituencies. So what is this system? Constituencies. So in this one system, we are going to reserve the seats for SCs, for STs, and we are going to reserve the seats for OBCs, and we are going to reserve the seat for women. Are you getting this? So why we are doing this? So that these communities or these also have some role in the government. Are you getting this? So that is why the concept of the reserved constituencies is there. Okay, so in this form of power sharing, so the power has been shared among the different communities in a country. So this type of power sharing was there in case of the Belgium, where you have the community government. So the Belgium, we already discussed the example of Belgium. So later again I would tell you in detail about the form of what type of power sharing was there in Belgium. So right now let me tell you about, there was the community government. So community government is all the community, like there was the Dutch community, French community, German community, all the community. So all the communities have been given some power there. Okay, so this type of power sharing is known as the power among the different social group. So this is again a form of power sharing. Okay, now let me write this. So this is all about is the power among the different social groups. So that is what you have to write here. Now we would move towards the next form of power sharing. Okay, just note it down. So this is the next form of power sharing. So this power sharing can be seen in the way of political parties, pressure groups. So how they are sharing the power? They are controlling and influencing those in the power. You might have seen different political party there. So only there is not a single political party which is ruling the country all the time. So you would have different political parties there. Sometime one A party would be ruling the country. Sometime B party would be ruling the country. Okay, so this is how we have a political system of political parties there. So this is again a concept of the power sharing, where the political parties, right now suppose the political party A which is ruling the country. So we have other political parties also, B, C, D. So what is the role of these political parties? They are just influencing or controlling the power of this one political party. Okay, how? Because the laws which this one political party which is ruling the country is making, if these laws are not in favor of the community, so these political party would raise their voice, would raise the voice of this one of the people. So that is how they are having some influence influence there in the there in those who are there in the power there. Okay, so this is how they are influencing the those in the power. So same way there are some pressure groups also. Pressure groups, like we have the different pressure groups, like we have the pressure group of farmers. Like now, right now you might be you might have just heard about the agitation of the farmers for the for the farmer bill. Okay, so they are agitating for this. Okay, so what is this? Means they are the pressure, they are the part of the pressure group. They are influencing the power of the government. So if the laws are not in favor of these farmer community, so they would be pressurizing the government to modify these laws. Yes or not? So different pressure groups are there, like the pressure groups of the businessmen, like of the industrialists. So different pressure groups are there which are in somehow influencing those in the power there, or controlling the power of the government. Let's say the government, the A party A is ruling the country. So these pressure groups would influence the power of this one party which is making the law there, which is running the country, which is ruling the country. So they are going to control and influence those in the powers there. Okay, so this is how this form of power sharing we have right now there in the many countries there. In India also this form of power sharing is there. Okay. Are you getting it or not? So let me write this now. So this is how political parties and the pressure groups have a role there in the concept of the power sharing, where they are influencing and controlling the power of the party which is ruling right now. Okay, so the different pressure groups, like the pressure group of farmers, traders, businessmen. So if some laws are there which are not in favor of them, so they would raise the voice of the common people. So they would just be working as a pressure group there and would influence the power of the government then. Okay, are you getting this? So this is again the power of sharing, sorry, the form of power sharing. So this is how today we have concluded the different forms of power sharing. So in the next video we would be discussing some more topics of this chapter. Till then, stay tuned and keep watching. Thank you. Have a good day.